Hey guys, my name is Sylvester Kula and I'm a professional gamer, Zayt, and maybe not. Yeah, everything is good. So I'm a professional gamer, Zayt, and it's funny because like a year ago I started a big project in Poland and it wasn't, didn't go everything very well, to be honest. Because of society in Poland. But I'm happy that we get to the lot higher level, actually, I would say. Because once I lost everything in Poland, I get a chance. This was called a level 1 Holland, that's something actually what I was need for new society, that I can actually grow up and be myself. And in Poland I cannot be myself. I don't know why, but Polish people do not accept me as I am. Do not believe me, do not trust in me, and even if I do not do anything bad to them, I just try to speak with them and share my knowledge with them, they react aggressive, and even because of my empathy and project I did, I'm a little bit scared, to be honest, of my life, but I think everything gonna go smooth, and we gonna keep doing it together. That's the most important thing. So the most important is that the name of this is actually like my space, This is the space I can actually be and let you know what I did so far, what I gonna do, and of course slowly in time we're gonna do it together also. We're gonna change our world for better place, because I found a way how we can do it, and it's so easy. And to understand what really happened, it's a bit complicated, of course, because you have to know that story of my life. This is the most important. When you wanna be a YouTuber or star or somebody else, the most important is the heart or the plot, something unique. So if you know that you have a unique product, and I also work like 2 years as professional seller, so I know how to sell a bad product also. So the good one is actually so easy to do that. And when you try to sell the best product you ever have, because that's your own tested, checked, and everything is fine, that's really nice and grateful that it works. But to understand everything, it will take some time, of course, but I have to take something out of my head. Especially I do believe in destiny, I have to say. Today was so close, and I almost steal somebody's life by my car. It's it's terrible feeling, to be honest, because I wasn't so focused on driving a car. I shouldn't do that, but I'm glad that nothing really happened. But I feel bad as human, especially this was a kid. And look, I tried to, because I like complicated things, I try to make it simple for you, that's gonna be easy to understand. So the most important is of course my life, especially the experience I was growing for, and where I was taking that experience for. So as I live, actually, we can start the next page actually. it might be complicated because nobody wants to speak. It's this is the funny thing. Uh, Another funny thing of Polish people, Polish people so badly want to earn a lot of money. They want to be somebody high in life, they always dream about money. Most of them. This is amazing. But when you come to them, and you pay them the same exact value they taking in their work, but the only thing you expect from them is actually listen to you. I offer that I gonna pay like 10 euro for person that gonna hold a camera and record my words and be with me, have fun, because always it's better when we do it together. And I prepared it for everyone that is actually interested in taking part in my game. And as a professional gamer, when I start a game, I always try to prepare as much as I could, like more time or effort on the beginning, because good start give you lots of more possibilities in the future. You can rule the war actually. So the growing is so important in the gaming society, because if you can get a lot of information in a short time of time, and you do it when you are actually excited because you like it, then you're growing up much faster because you are happy, you are relaxed, you're doing what you feel that you want to do. It's when you feel yourself that you can do that, yeah. And this is how I feel by gaming, but most of my life everyone was saying that the gaming was the waste of time. And one day I realized that it was not actually, because it helped me to make a plans, and because I was always a dreamer. I wanted to be a politician, I wanted to help people, and I always wanted to change something, because something was wrong. I born in a small village, old village with long history actually. But anyway, my parents were alcoholic, so this was not so good start on the beginning. Especially I get a lot of pain by them. The Polish police did not work. Also, the Polish society or schools or any other specialists that should take care of the kids actually with the kid from the alcoholic family problem or something. I don't know. That should be something different. Like I did not feel. I felt like left by God, but for 21 years. That's what I felt. I felt that, well, God just left me alone, and I was confused. I didn't know anything. I was always seeking for answer for why my life is so difficult. And even if I try to speak with people, they always they have problem to understand, to accept. I don't know. I know that I do understand, because my perspective is different, that it might be difficult to speak when we have so different perspective. That's why we got YouTube, because I found that this is the best way to spoil two worlds. One is mine, that I can create and show you, and the one on the other side. So it's always your choice. You can watch the others, or you can watch me, and I try to explain how we can do it together quicker. Especially you can change your life for better immediately, actually, because you don't need to wait for long. But you don't have to do anything. I decided I'm gonna do. I want to finish that plan. This is one of my plans, but I want to. It's actually completed. I will. When a good game, I want to win a game or win a crucial moment during the game or crucial moment during the campaign. There's many things. When you have a lot of information, you can actually predict the future, but not by. It's not mean that you're gonna guess what's gonna happen. It's because you make a choice. You decide that you, with your teammates, you're gonna go to the crucial dates on the map or something. In this moment, you're gonna do your job. Doesn't matter what's gonna happen, and you are still staying in contact, making new decisions during the game. And during the game, that is mass of information. That's why the people in school are a little bit like tired, because they did not feel that they getting that so many information. They always trying to get more from the cell phones and wasting their time actually. So I lost my thought, I think, but I don't care, It's good question. I come here also. Oh, we're gonna look for a lighter. I don't. Oh, there is a lighter. Great. Great, because in Poland I had troubles because of weight, and actually, if not weight, I don't think so I would get to the point to make the plans. So I really think that helped me a lot, because that let me be normal. That's how I feel now in Holland. I can just work, do my job, But Holland is wonderful. I would say. I mean, everything in my life that happened by people that I met. Doesn't matter if we meet normally in life or in the game or the Skype or team speak, any application that you can speak together. Doesn't matter. But this is the moments that you really spend with the other person, that you can speak and be with somebody. And yeah, this is the problem of people, because most of my life I use my brain and they do not. So I'm like one step ahead. Actually, much more than one head, not one step, but as professional gamer, when I plan something, I wanna get as much as I could on the beginning. So because of my targets were so high, and this is the most important thing, I always want to rule. Yeah, I always want to get the power to help others, not for myself. Always to help others, because I didn't feel that is really good. I was reading history. I was trying to get as much information about my country, the other countries, the world, how it happened. I was just curious about the world, and like 27 years, everyone tried to shut up me. Everyone. Like, no one want to continue some more speak with me. So, I don't know. But I'm happy with what happened actually in my life, because I know that every one thing that happened to that point that let me understand more things than I expected actually. And this is the funny because slowly during the time I have more time and I can make a different process, and I will show you how I trick actually a Polish people, because I think the Polish people are so just stupid. And you know, imagine that you intend free energy, and if you know how to let the people get a free energy, then people gonna love you. But not really. Lot of people gonna hate you. Lot of people will try to kill you because they don't want to give their money to you for free. It's their money, not yours. Same as your life. It's not your life. Somebody pay for your time, pay for your decision, change it. You cannot set up a free decision of your future. You did not take care of future of you, of others, of society, of bigger plans. You know, most of people are focused just on one person, on family, on bigger family, but always to the small point. Nobody thinking of everyone actually. This is the problem, like, of this world. And because I last year I lost everything actually that was so important in my life, you know, I feel totally abandoned by the world. No one want to speak with me. I was close to finish my project, and the name of my project was so simple: I will change the world by one movie, and I'm gonna show them how. So they do not believe me, everyone abandoned me, and because of my daughter I finished my plan actually, and I get to that stage. It's 1 year later. I keep breathing, keep waking up every day thinking of my daughter, and I hope so one day we're gonna have fun together, we're gonna spend more time together, and our future gonna be connected. Because for her I know that I won't give up. I whatever I'm gonna be, I will always try to be myself, and I will always try to help others by my knowledge. That's why I want to open a foundation, Symmetria.space. That's our space that we can together create and think of our future, how we could actually see it. And I will show you how I did it actually. The most important why I'm so sure that my game is complete, because I did a simulation. You know, when you're playing a game, as I told you, it's not the best way to predict the future. It's not guessing, it's actually creating the future. So your decision, your steps actually change it. And I of course need some time to understand what really happened, but I have to say it really went smooth. I didn't expect so. And it's funny because once I started my project I was without money. This is the most important. All I had was my plan actually, some cash, of course. My plan, this is the 45-minute story of my life. And this is the moment I actually make sure that everything I did is correct and work, because the movie is seen not only me, seen the guy that was a camera guy, seen my friend, and seen other people, so that I can see actually their reaction. So I know that my information, my knowledge, and my skills, abilities were actually correct, and that's why I'm gonna keep continuing. Especially it's so easy. I do not have to do anything. It's gonna go anyway. But this was a 45 minutes, and imagine that. I knew that the Polish people are difficult because most of my life I live in Poland, so I know what exactly what I could expect from them, and because I was experiencing a bad how to say it, bad. I don't know. I always had a trouble with society. I was fat. I was ugly. Everyone hate me. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, my father hate me. I did not feel any love. Or I live all the time in scared. And yeah, this is the worst problem. I'm I'm scared. I'm really scared of Polish people. That's why in Poland I went to police and asked them to help me because I was scared. And the Polish police actually used more violence on me. They put me into jail for 2 months. They did not give me a pills for my sick stomach. And give me a lot of different pills that actually were making me stupid. I was. Imagine that you're the person that 2 years was working in call center with headset on your head, and actually 12, 11, yeah, easy, 12 hours each day, because even if you do not speak by the phone, you speak with somebody that's sitting close to you actually, yeah? It's perfect place to learn how to speak, call center, it's amazing, I get a lot of knowledge, possibilities, and I also realize actually that I have already a huge advantage, because before I was helping my family to choose the right cell phone or abonnement. That's one thing, and the other thing is that I was speaking with many different people in many different games. So actually, this was something that was connecting my good abilities. That this was a first work. Actually, I was excited of working for, but slowly time come disappointment, because once I learned a lot of things and I wanted to grow up, I tried to show up to others that my skill are actually much higher and I can help them with many other things that could be easily fixed by um, easily fixed, and as I told you, I just wanted to share a knowledge with them. And it's funny, you say something that you're gonna do it for free for them, and it's gonna help for sure, because you speak with your friends, you give them tips, and they tell you back that the tips are working the same as you discover them actually. When you learn how to speak with people and how to use the words, and you are a professional gamer, then you can use the right words in the right moment and speak freely. I cannot speak exactly what I want in the English, but I hope so. Somebody gonna understand me, and slowly in time somebody gonna speak with me and let me a chance to speak more in English. And look, let's back to Polish people. Polish people. As I try to improve myself, I do like small things every day that help me a little bit somehow. I hope so in future. I believe. So, for example, I did a post on Facebook in Dutch, and of course I get comments from Polish people. You're Polish, speak Polish, and yeah, that's what really is weird here, because most of Polish people think in the same way, that we must speak Polish, we have to speak Polish, always speak Polish. Most of them do not even try to learn anything than Polish. They living outside of our country and they live in Polish society, visiting Polish shops, Polish ghettos, Polish camps. It's terrible, to be honest. This is not what I actually expect from European Union. But I'm happy that we are part of European Union, that I could come here and I can grow up as much as I could, as I yeah, and of course the weed, yeah. You know, when how again, you have to imagine my perspective. If you take a responsibility for another life, like you have a kid, and you're really interested in kid, and you try to help them, make them safe, think of their future. You really are responsible for the life and for that person who's gonna be later, because everything what you give in the kid on the early years, it will stay there. That's something that cannot break later on. And now we do have much problem with society, with look of thinking, with perspective. Most of us thinking about money, and as I told them before, that I do not have to have money anymore, because my money are my words. Because every next word I'm gonna say, I know it will cost more. I'm gamer. I predict a game. Actually, I did a game. I finished everything I want, and I found a way how to connect a world and how we can connect, speak together, and think of future of whole planet, not only on parts of the map. And it's a big idea, and this is the funniest thing, that it's incredible because everyone think it's crazy. Of course it is, but I do believe that it could work so easy as it works so far, and because it's so simple on its basis, everyone can follow the rules and actually do the same, get to the same level, and keep continuing to do whatever they want in the future. Because perspective is important. Yeah. What time do we have now? What is that? It's 16, 17, maybe 18 of January. No, 17 was today. Is after midnight or not? I do not have clock. Anyway, it's a night, that's for sure. I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna drink a coke. And probably I do not gonna sleep this night, because as a gamer, if I'm playing, then I have fun and I can keep doing the thing I like for many hours, Then I'm relaxed, then I'm fresh, and I can do much more than use my time to work in ways that did not give me as much satisfaction. I would say it like that, or something like that. I don't know. It's definitely it's crazy, and the best in that plan is that everyone can get crazy. Actually, make a world great again, because we can connect it now together. And because I'm not scared, I just speaking. I do not do anything bad. I have great work, great friends. I'm not sick. I have a house, so I know that everything is good. I wasn't sure what's gonna happen one year ago. The Polish people, wow, disappoint me. The most important, disappoint me, because I told them and I did the for them, especially for them, I did it in Polish because I thought that the Polish country will get my help as fierce as my homeland. But after that evenings that actually happened in Poland with a Polish government and Polish people, and the story after, I left Poland again with Polish people. I seriously do not feel connected to the Poland anymore, and definitely I'm gonna try to learn Dutch language because I like it. I like my work. I like my colleagues and the atmosphere in work. I really need it. I need my place. But in my free time, I can actually keep continuing my continuing my plans and another videos on YouTube, of course. Also, I found another way, a passive way to get extra money. So it's nice because 45 minutes, as I said to you, the one movie. This was actually enough because that one movie was for me, how to say it. You see, my English is terrible. I hope so. I gonna get some money from you and you're gonna help me to speak English better, because then I will be able to help more people and I will be able to be more correct, strict in answers. You know, I really need to know the language on the same level as Polish, and then I will be able to help more people. But slowly in time I will get in touch with other language, and I hope so it's gonna be good. The most important is that as I start it with the truth, I did not lie a single word. I just do not. I just tell my story, my life, my feelings, my dreams, how it's happened, how, you know, everything that get me to that point. And as I expected, I prepared it as game. So as I finished it, that game was game over for me. Because in my plan, doesn't matter what's gonna happen after, no one can actually really influence it in the whole shape of plan. Because we're gonna go faster than any other industry. This is the most important. And as a gamer, once I lost everything, you know, my experience, that's maybe most important to say. But okay, in gaming, how it was in gaming, you know, when you start a new world, normally everyone's starting from that level 1, yeah? Everyone in the beginning. If you start right on the beginning of the world, you get a chance, a huge chance to influence that world in many ways, especially in a later stage of the game. So professional gamers always trying to do as much effect as is possible, you know, in slow period on time on the beginning. That depends on game, you know. You have some free time that you wanna spend, you wanna build your character, yeah? Or you wanna get some, I don't know, rewards, badges, mission, or any other stuff. It's always something that, you know, let you, how to say it, it attract your attention, you know. It's following that things by doing things that you like. It's so easy that you can connect everything to make it simple. And this is how I did it. How I did everything in my life. So when you're growing up in the beginning and you get that point, then the others, they slowly somewhere. But when you get to that point, by getting experience, you're getting more. Then from this point, you can get it higher. And if you're still doing it right, you can keeping that speed of growing, that you always get the victory to the end. This is the most important, the strategy for whole world. Yeah, you have to be prepared if you want to fight. Of course, there's many stages that can influence the game, but if your game is actually share our knowledge, if your game is actually share your together abilities, when you're doing it fun, you're growing much more faster, and it's easier to get more abilities and more possibilities to learn more in quicker period of time. Perspective is always gonna be trouble for me, because till you want, the movies are like connector, because if you get to my point, if you understand the how to say it, the rules, the story, the next steps of my story, then you will know more, and you will see, and you will understand actually more. So as the game is prepared for a long time, because this is the game of my life. It's Metro Space, the game of my life, first completed game that I prepared for the world. And because I prepared a game, of course I want to open in future my own company that's gonna create games for others, and I gonna try to attract your attention. And I'm sure that I'm good at that. And because no one wants to accept me, my mind, my abilities, my experience, my time, they do not respect me, and they laugh on me, So I decide that I'm gonna actually, if you wanna actually change the whole world, the whole planet, this doesn't matter who live in which place and who's at the moment is ruling in the government, but it doesn't matter, because this is the past. Because since the symmetrical space is coming to that to the life as foundation, as we're gonna open that foundation this year, as I check the rules, and it is possible to keep growing up. I hope so. Everything gonna be good after that movies, and nothing gonna happen. So this is the plan. As a professional gamer who always try to rule the world, but something I always wanted to. You see, you should not say it loud, but my idol when I was young, like, I don't know, 7 to 20, 15, I don't know. This was long stage, but my idol was Mr. This Mr. You know which one, Mr. And he actually took a bit of the world, as now we can see, after that many years that happened, that Germany didn't invasion to the Europe again by European Union and trying to rule the other countries by money and decision they doing in their own things, not thinking of the fully future of the other people of whole European Union. And I think it's just a better way that we can do that. Especially we should try to integrate, we should try to speak with each other, we should get a chance actually to travel, to meet other people, to get new abilities, you know. And this is how my foundation wanna actually work, because my foundation is collecting normal people, business, new technology and ecology, and it is so simple, so everyone should understand it to the end of the life, that there is always one thing, one goal that we try to achieve. It means that we always follow for the things that will we inform, we educate, we share our knowledge, we help other people, but just by speaking with them, by promoting them, by helping them on finding the better way of life, you know. It's many ways that we can help you. And as I told to the Polish people, you do not have to do anything, because once I create a plan, this is the beauty, because some people, I don't know, I told them all the time the same plans, you know. If you have a plan, you don't think. If you finish your plan, you know, it's complete. It's, as I told you, game over. That game was finished once it actually starts, so I do not have to worry on it anyway in the future. Because normally, if I will use only my knowledge, if I will not use the YouTube, the free ad actually, if I would not do that movies, then it would not really work in the way I would like, and it would change everything actually. And this is the only way that everything can be better in every place on the whole planet. So, as a professional gamer that wanted to rule the world, I knew that I have to do something creative. Like, I do believe that I found a way. Let me show you. It's good to get close to actually to perspective. We always gonna try to get closer, you know. It's sad because I have to work on my own so far, because nobody want to join me and earn money, nobody believe me, nobody trust me. That doesn't matter, because I know every word, my action making my game completed, let me complete my game quicker. So if I would do my plans without internet, just by earning a money on my own, getting being a millionaire in the future, and then helping the others, then it will take me 50 years. So, you know, I have 20, now 28. 50 years, you know, 50 years of work by me. Too much, too long. I wanted to be a free human in like before 40, to be honest. That was my last decision. And actually I found how to be free all the time, so it's even better than I ever dream about actually. So I make a plan 50 years. This is important. 50 years. The funniest thing is I was of course collecting the knowledge from long time. So all of that knowledge that get to that point that I make decision. And this is the point, the crucial point if in my life. The point actually that keep me stay alive, keep me connected to the world, let me invent that things, and I think it should be most important for everyone. It's just love. And you have to do, if you don't have to, but if you would like to understand me one day in future, you have to know that I really take lots of attention in education of my daughter. I tried to spend really as much time as I could as father. I know that I wasn't the best father as I could be, but I tried to do my best always, and I always gonna try for her, and I will be for her whatever she gonna want from me. And when my partner say that she's leaving me and she is taking daughter, and I lost my family. Later on, I lost my work actually because of some unresponsible people. But they teach me a lot that I'm glad. They did not want actually, but I do learn a lot of things in a short period of time, and this is also the crucial moment in my life. So the growing, yeah, and dynamic growing. This is the thing that I invent. This is the most important, because I want to become a teacher, and I gonna teach you how to dynamic. Oh, not this. This wasn't that. Wait a second. As I remember, this was always a magic tree. I don't know why. But everything I did, I made it so simple because I do not want to forget it. This is the one thing. The other thing I want everyone to remind me, the, motivation, yeah. Do you ever have a good motivation to finish your plans, to actually to do everything, the whole way to that reward, that could be confused, and there could be many things confused, which is actually good and bad. You always can send me a question. You can always speak with me. If you like my ideas, you can share it. If you don't like, you can laugh on them. And I think you do, it's actually good for me. So, dynamic grow. Dynamic grow is when actually three people cooperating or speaking, three minds, that's the grow. This is it's just awesome. I mean that the two person can speak and argue with each other, but the three minds always makes much more possibilities, and it's always that the speech is active and could progress you towards some goals, and also it's easy to cooperate in that group. So dynamic growth is when you get some knowledge, doesn't matter, you're gonna start on the beginning. This is game or life, whatever you choose is always the same. Your parents on the beginning decide that you're gonna teach, for example, I don't know, playing on piano, other things, that you're gonna be a doctor or something. They're gonna decide your future to right on the beginning. what is the best for you, and they're gonna pray it that maybe one day you're gonna be happy and you're not gonna hate them, because most of time that's look like. So if you get as I can see actually how my kid was growing up, and that all of my time that I spent with my daughter was so important, because it was really, nice to see when we went to a playground or something, that my daughter was always like um, a bit smarter than others. That was nicer, that she just know and learn and much faster than others. So if the kid has a good start, and this is the fine, because I got everything I get, and the life was for me like was actually terrible. I don't know how to describe my life. 15 years of alcoholism. This should be like actually this, because most of my life I was keep heading to die, because I don't know, I didn't fit to the system, or system didn't fit to me, or everything was fuck up, was totally chaos. Because as kid I should be happy, just grow up, learn, have fun, and make some relation that's gonna stay to the end of my life. Maybe I will not be lonely 1 year later and still lonely. The one guy, because the one guy had an idea how to change the world, and everyone is actually scared to speak with somebody that invents something different. And because he invents something different, and he invented free energy for everyone, he's scared. That's why he want to share it by YouTube and do it public, because everyone can get it for free, and I can give you more for free always when you come to me. You have to remember that, because I'm not gonna give up. It's good, because many points get to work, but the minimum was 3. I get a safety, the most important. I come to Netherlands. There was some troubles with Polish people. They don't like me because I am. That's enough. And if I look on somebody, that's even worse, because I don't know why Polish people don't like when somebody look on them. If you smile to them, it's even worse, because they think that you're gay, or I don't know what they think, but they don't like it either. So it's better to do not do anything, and do not try to ask them a simple question, because you do not get an answer. Because the Polish people are so smart, they can do everything. They are the proudest and the strongest race in the world. Yeah, that's what they think. Maybe it's a little bit of true, but they are most likely warriors, stupid warriors that's gonna go to fight, because they do not want to use their brain. When I say most of them, I think, of course, most of them, like I don't know, 60% of people. So I do not say all of them. I met many smart people in Poland, and I know there is much more than I have a chance to meet. Maybe in future it's gonna be better, maybe not. Actually, I wanna keep going with my goals and keep growing up, and because I do it like it, do it simple, and especially I do not have anything more than I have always with me. All I need is my head, and you have already many steps how to finish my plan, how to continue it, and it's enough actually to just watch that movies, maybe your friend can translate them for others, maybe then more people gonna look them what's gonna happen. uh, I'm not in a rush, because in Poland they took me as crazy because of two things. First thing was he was smoking. This is one thing. It's so illegal, but it's weird for me because if I break a rules, that I should just I don't know. There should be a law, a case, or something. But without that, they took me and arrested me and and did even worse because they trying to damage my brain. They mm, they actually stop my words because no one trusts anymore in me. It's actually doesn't matter for me if you trust in me or don't. You do not, or whatever you want, because I exist, because I get safety, I can be again creative, and I prepare some games for you that we're gonna play together in short amount of time. I'm gonna jump by topics because this was a long time I did not was before on front of camera. I did not say so much. I tried to understand actually society that I live, and I tried to learn Dutch. So I tried to listen to them what they actually saying, but I do not understand actually anything. It's so difficult for me. It's easier if I read it or so, but it's just beginning. That's definitely it's just beginning because I want to grow up even quicker. That's why I want to create another movies. I want to speak. I want to check with you which things are good, which things are bad. You cannot. I know what I want for my future. Yeah, and as you can see, I slowly keep doing my things. I'm not in rush. It's okay. Take it easy. Because as I told you, as the plan was for 50 years, just on the floor. If I will do it like this, if I will make my plan slowly, build it on my own, step by step, proving my each skill to get something more. And because I give that the whole plan in the first step, I tried to really make it really simple. I tried to make it simple because I need help, that's for sure. I handle it alone for a long time, but slowly in time I hope so that people gonna help me to finish that project, because then gonna be the most fun that we can get actually, and the most improvement in the quality of life for everyone on our planet. Look like this. If all of us gonna be equal together. Because as professional gamer, I found a way how to rule our planet. I found a way how to beat everyone. Every single one by one. I can finish everyone on you. In every game, in every speech, maybe not. Maybe that's not true. You can check it, you can try it, you can do whatever you want. So, as I decide to change everything, as you can see that world with different borders, unions, situation, people, culture, religions, everything, lots of shit on one planet that do not work really well together. And I found a different way for us. And because we are in time there, we just started. This is the planet, and it's me. So you think the one guy, one vote did not change anything. Most of you think that one vote is not so important. And because most of us, most of you actually, as you, I don't know, I don't care. I care actually, and this is the problem. Because most of the people on the world just give up. Do not think on others, on the future, on society. They do not have enough knowledge to understand what the politician actually saying, to take a part in that conversation. And because a politician know that the society is so stupid, they doing it so easily to manipulate by public opinion. And it's a cupboard, yeah? Everyone can make a cupboard and put some arts on them, and somebody gonna jump in that. But I found a way how to change it. As I said it to you, 50 years, like that. And then everything will be mine. Unbelievable, I know. But it might happen, it might not. I hope so. It will be. All of this gonna belong to us, to humans, to everyone. Because my foundation is so greedy, and as professional seller, I'm gonna try to sell you the best project ever that has made. Especially every one of you can take part of in it, and every one vote of you is actually equal, you know. So we can really do it together, and this is the only way we're gonna do it. So it doesn't matter when somebody gonna know that I live, he can always wait for me, or actually try to contact with me, or try to understand me, you know, cooperate, whatever you want. On doesn't matter on which stage we're gonna be, we're gonna try to keep it simple, we're gonna try to have fun, we're gonna try to help other people, we're gonna educate them, inform them. And I believe that, you see, this is the earth that was made by our grandfathers and our past. The whole history made the world like this. And you know, sometimes in life they are like points that in one place on the earth something happened. Like they break a wall in Germany, yeah? Germany get connected again to this big event on the world, so it changed the history. And not everyone on the world know that it really happened, you know. It gets slowly. So as you get to know that something happened and it's true, then you get that as fact, because that word gets that whole way and it's actually happened. So our our great leaders, everyone always tried to help the world look better for sure, a little bit than in the past, but not really. Who's gonna really agree with that? Who live in a good world? In the world where the 5% of people has most cash. And the funniest thing, the problem with society, I would like to actually, how to say it, discover. Yeah, I try to discover society that would like to try to live with me and follow the better ideas for everyone. That's, of course, we're gonna make decision together. As I told you, I know many things as I was needed whole life to do so, to get know who I am and what can actually I can do, and the life become simple because you know your abilities, you know your weakness, you know everything that you actually need. And you know, I really believe in myself. That's why I was so sure at that point, and I know what I want. That's why I decide to do it so wisely. I would say slowly, as much as is possible, because when you do not have a cash so much and you do have a free time, you do not actually need anything more. I don't know, look, take a paper, take a phone, keep speaking and sharing your good things that you want to share or bad things, I don't know. But you always can do something with your free time that can improve you and will give you more possibilities in the future. But you don't have to, always you don't have to. You can just keep growing up whatever you want, for whatever company you want, and do whatever you want. Everyone has his own mind, but I want to follow safely on this world. This is the most important for me, because I'm scared of people. Uh, that's true, yeah, and people are somehow, I don't know, scared of me, but I know, I do understand them. I mean, if I would be in that point, I would feel the same. And as I told on the beginning, there is there actually might be no one that can really understand me. This is one thing, and no author that can really reach me in the future, because I will keep going with speed. I try.
Pół do pierwszej w nocy jest, a idę spać. No to już dzisiaj odpuść, okej?
Półtora dzisiaj, co?
No bo myśl dalej śpi ze ścianą, ja też idę spać. I żebyś był ciszej lepiej jakbyś, nie wiem, poszedł sobie spać i jutro sobie rano nagrywał. Albo ciszej, żebyś, bo to ma nie przeszkadzać, okej?
Say stop. Let me see. Wow, this is like really good. You know, it's always help when you do. Yeah, that's what I did by using YouTube actually. This was mind map. If you took some ideas out of your head, you know, it's easier because first you do not have to think so much because some ideas are finished or maybe not finished that you want to shape, but you need to perspective of author. You need some improvements. You can't really do everything on your own. Yeah, everyone has some abilities that the author like something different, so it's easier if people that like to do something will do that things, and if everyone will actually work productive, creative, if he will have a good condition of work, of life, that basic that will be granted by our foundation, so it will have more chances to get a course, to get some more knowledge, and as here more on the earliest year of the life, he will be able to get much more in the future and much quicker, faster, and keep growing up, because we do not die till we growing up. If we are happy of the life, if we are still trying to discover it, if we live by every breath, for every moment, for everything that really matter, that the time we spend with people we actually love. And we tried the whole life to get enough money to buy some more time in the future for the family or something. Many people trying in different way, and everyone is different, everyone has his own experience and own perspective, but my perspective is different, much different than others. That's why it's so unexpected, and I know that there is the only one mind in the world that could actually create such a stupid, confusing, annoying fucking game where everyone lost everything that he tried to understand on the beginning, but during the process, during the speeches with the authors, we can of course work on it together. And I have to be a little bit silent and keep speaking. Maybe we'll change our perspective and so. Where do I finish? As a professional gamer that wanted to always to be, since he was born, not maybe since he was born, since he get interest in war history, that's the most important. Oh, and this is the funny one, because like in real life, for the most of life, to my, I think 23, when I was 23 age, first time I actually opened my eyes and my mind. My things first time were keep going to try to seek I don't know, question answers. I discover that oh fuck, I break so much because of the past I got from my parents as present for my birthday. Wow. and I just started, and I see that I have to speak with many specialists for actually the rest of my life. Otherwise, that's awesome actually, because I need a lot of specialists, people that I know, that have some knowledge, that have some ideas, that want to cooperate, but also the people that do not know anything and do not care, they can also earn money, to be honest. As I told, that I can pay like a 10 euro. 10 euro per hour for somebody that's gonna drive with me through Holland, and we're gonna do some movies, some action, some fun in some time. Anyway, 50 years alone. So I told you, the plan was complete. 50 years. It was complete. I did what I want. I got everything. I win our planet. And this is the most difficult to understand. The one video win planet. Win our planet. It's so simple. For everyone. For every one of you. Because every one of you can take part of the new future that we can create. Because the best way to predict future is to create it. And when you do not vote, when you let the others decide, and then they doing their own things all the time for party, for their own teams, like groups or so, or own goals, doesn't matter, but it's always complicated. And the most funniest thing that I was seeing in the Poland all the time, since we get our freedom, I would say freedom, it wasn't so freedom, and it wasn't, it's and it's not freedom today. And yeah, look, think, the smart guy think how to be the safest, you know? I do not gonna do anything, look, I'm gonna just stay, I will take a hand, split it behind my back, like this, and I can speak with every one of you in many different topics that I have interest in, and I would like to discover many authors that would actually let me to connect my experiences and knowledges from other branches that I got, and will because I do have a nice knowledge about virtual reality and on the global market, on the economy, many things that you will never learn during the life because it was not needed, and I was needed them. And once I get my computer when I was 12 years old and I was get connected to the internet, my life actually began serious, because it was a chance for me actually to start speak with other people that are for some reasons prefer to stay on the computer than spend time with others, same as I do. So actually, I was looking for people like me with similar interests. You know that always is always is a chance to find someone that you can speak and have a nice time and play and whatever you want. I don't know, do graphic. Well, always is better to do it in team with friends. But our society is so sick and broken, I would say, the whole society as well, because most of people do not think of others, do not help others, do not share they things they love. They Most of people like abandon. They do not believe. They lost faith in anything actually, because the world is shit and it was always a shit, and everyone believed that it's keep gonna be shit for forever. Yeah, that's the scary thing for them. Well, most of people don't care. They care. Oh, maybe I'm gonna buy a car. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna do something next month. But who you want to be in few years? What do you want to do? How do you want? Who you are? What's are things that are making you feel good? Who are you as human? To decide if somebody else is worse than you. Who decide that not everyone gonna get the same chance to grow? Look how many things we could do together. I did everything alone on my way with the plan, but if not people that I met, if not chance of life, of internet, of humans, because you know that how the history is going on. And yeah, as I found the way to change a little bit of history, you know, I knew that you're gonna fight, you know, I'm not afraid, actually, yeah, and this is the funny, you're afraid of everything, not only afraid of people that have money, but also afraid of people that do not believe in you because you offer them too much, and it's over their perspective of view. As I told it, yeah, it's really great art, I would say, and because I'm a great artist and YouTuber, and not everyone will have a chance to understand it now, but slowly, in process, I will keep explaining things, keep letting things go, and keep showing you the progress that we did, and you will see why I think that we won everything. I won everything for everyone, and we can win together even more if you want to, if we want our future, if you will get that chance, if you could change a world by one move, just one move. This is something that is really difficult, and I told it on the beginning that it's complete. It's an idea that is collecting all of my skills, abilities, knowledges, informations, everything I earned in my life, everything. as I told you before, as long as I do it alone, I don't care of the shape of everything. I just don't care. I need just my face to work actually, because this is enough to earn money. That's why people do not understand that I don't care about money, because for me it's enough that to take anything from the floor or whatever, sign something like my name, and it's automatically that one card I can say you so easily. It's worth 100 euro, and if you bring that card to me, first yeah, this is even for Holland. If it's gonna work, we're gonna see. Holland. And as we're gonna have fun over there, I don't know where I gonna reach because I'm not in a rush. For me, it's the most important for me is safety. I want to be safe. So I like my work. I don't want to give up my work because I like it, and I wanna keep growing up over there. Especially I learn a lot of things in that company. And for somebody like me who always had two left hands, it's awesome to actually learn, practice, and maybe later on in future master that abilities. But now I feel much more comfortable of using machine. I also repair some of them, so I'm happy that it's like, if you're really trying, if you're trying to reach your goals, and you do not care of others, in meaning that you do not let them decide of your future, you have to take a part in that. There is no other way, you're gonna do that or somebody else gonna do that for you. But I don't think so that somebody gonna think of you for a long of time, because he gonna get interest in many other things that he will reward during the way he choose. That's how it is. And as I told you, the cards. Okay, the cards. Okay, if any of you get one of my cards signed, then he can come to me like 2019, 19, the month. I need some time, so I think that's gonna be enough. Look, 1 year. 1 year from now, that's another plan, because I live here, I have a work, I have everything, I have passive income, I can create other things again. Yeah, back. Jest.
Panie kolego, kończymy przedstawienie, idę spać. Mi przeszkadza nawet jak Darek kapie przez tą ścianę, a dopiero jak ty tu gadasz, kurwa.
Mogę iść na dół?
Kurwa, najlepiej jak rano, to będziesz robił do pracy, albo nie wiem, do godziny 10. Teraz chyba, żeby cisza była. Po 10.
I have to finish it, or be silence. I'm too loud. And finally, after a long time, I get a chance to speak. I need to finish at least this one. The card. I'm gonna give you a card with my name. And if you get that card, and you come to me next year with that card, I'm gonna pay for it 100 euro. For that card, I give you. But you can keep it, you can give it to others, you can do whatever you want, you can save it. Maybe it in future it will cost more than you expect. But I cannot really stop. Everyone always try to stop me, you know? It's sad. It's just sad. All I need is to speak, to say what I think, what I know. Everything I got is in my head. But okay, some perspective. So look, if I found a way how to beat everyone in game that I choose, for example, because I'm gonna just play games that I'm gonna create, so I always gonna be in my own society. With that first movie, with that completed plan, I become actually this is the world, that's me, and to jest nasza planeta po prostu. This is our planet. Different borders, different things, different unions, and we work there. We walk through the space as a free human, as a first few free human of new future for everyone. I was, how would you feel if you could win a 1 million euro? And it's nice, really nice, yeah? And think of it, if you could keep winning prizes like that to the end of your life. It's fun all the time. So, as I understand as professional gamer, that the time spent on computer and my past wasn't time lost, and I did believe it before. I do believe in some kind of destiny, karma, but I know that I finally get all of the skills and needs I always look forward to do something. And it was, yeah, I get crazy, you would get crazy too. Imagine that you lost everything, exactly everything that you feel, and the last thing that really connect you to that world, that the most important, what is the most important in your life? Because once I get nothing on the beginning, lots of information during the stage actually I was working on, in industry of virtual reality. So I found a way as a specialist of virtual reality society, and I have many abilities that I can use. I feel so sure that first I like, yeah, this is the dreams. The dreams always give me a, how to say, the power. As a gamer, I was using my bad things as actually as my abilities, as we're in the society that my weird acting, being active, you know, speaking a lot, was always weird, and because my questions were sometimes difficult and more complicated for them than they expect them. I don't know. I know that the problems of humans at all, of planet, is the problem of the communication. We speaking, but we do not hear each other. We do not have a time for each other. You know, as a humans, we got a bit. I think, in my opinion, the whole world is sick. Yeah. So far, the whole world was thinking that I'm sick, but as I prove slowly in time, I can act normally during the day. I can work. I can live in society. I'm a normal guy. I just more patient, maybe more patient. I have a different perspective. I think on some things in different way, and most of people think of my future. Think of my past, of my history. Yeah, they saying a lot of things. This is like seriously difficult when you cannot do a serious speech because the other guy did not take serious the words that you're trying to say, and that you're actually trying to say, that you say it, and you know, it's always a little bit to bit. You know, if somebody have big big dreams, big ambitions, and want to get them all. Kończę.
Sylwester pierwsza w nocy, jak my śpimy kurwa.
Ale tak głośno jest to naprawdę?
Tak, Darek wstał, też wstał.
Dobra.
Musimy spać, do
Dobra.